Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm here with my guy, Umar Marvin McDowell. How you doing today, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, I'm the founder, president, and executive director of the Umar Boxing and Youth Development. No hooks before books, and put the guns down, put the gloves up.
Man, what made you start that?
Well, you know, when I first started out, I could, you know, I saw this stuff that's going on ahead of time, man. You know, the kids wasn't, you know, getting that right education situation and the gun violence, man. So, you know, I just had to do something different, man, you know, to keep these kids attracted, get them off the street, get them hooked on education, and get them hooked on boxing. And it's been working for the past 27 years, man.
That's what I just get ready to ask you. So you founded this in 27 years ago?
Yeah, 1996.
Wow.
And it's been rolling ever since, man.
Sounds like a winner. And you were a boxer yourself, correct?
Yeah, I was a former boxer. You know, I started out when I was like maybe about 12 years old, man. You know, I was one of them little knuckleheads running around Baltimore, man, getting in trouble and stuff. And I got into a situation where I had to make a decision what I was going to do, whether it was going to be right or wrong, or I would have been someplace where I didn't want to be. You know, so, you know, me and my guys, we was walking around the neighborhood, and we came across this community center. It's called Ames Community Center. And they had boxing in it. You know, so I was a pretty good street fighter. And believe it or not, when I was maybe 8 or 10 years old, this was the original gym that I started in.
Get out
See
of here.
over there, you can turn the camera around, man, and see that speed bag platform? That's the original speed bag platform that was there when I was boxing as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying back in the late 60s, early 70s, man. You know, and nor that I knew that I would be back here myself in this gym, because it was a wall, it was 2 rooms. So when we first moved in there, we knocked the wall down, opened it up, and made it wider, you know. And the rest is my story.
Man, but it's more than that, because you done been in the ring and did some sparring with some special people, man.
Oh, yeah.
You was in the ring with Sweet Pea. You was sparring with him, right?
Yeah. You know, like he was getting ready for this fight, and you know, I got a call. You know, I had a trainer named Albert Howard, and they got in touch with him, and we was up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You know, and it was like a golf course. They had a makeshift boxing, you know, gym that they fixed up in there. Matter of fact, it was the same time that Tyrell Biggs was getting ready to fight Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson,
so
yeah.
it was at the same time.
Wow.
And you know, I had 3 weeks of sparring with him, and Rocky Lockridge was up there too. You know, he was I think a lightweight. So a guy named Keith Grimes was his sparring partner. So both of us was up there, you know, up in that training camp, man.
Man, that's amazing, man, because that guy, man, he was so talented,
Oh, yeah,
man.
he was smooth,
and
man.
you talking about elusive, that was the real Matrix, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have not seen nobody out there yet that can mimic what that man was doing.
He could duck a bag of marbles, man. You could throw a bag of marbles at him, man.
Like the Matrix, man, Yes, indeed. I know you got some Sweet Pea story for us, man.
Yeah,
Give me one of those stories.
Well, you know, like this one story, you know, like I had won the state and regional, at that time it was called the AAU championship.
Yeah, okay,
right?
yeah.
And he had won it in his weight class. And, you know, we was on a plane together going to the Nationals in Concord, California. You know, I was the junior welterweight regional champ, and he was the lightweight regional champ. And I'm saying we was on the same plane. And you know, he visited my hotel room. We was staying in the same hotel. You know, it was a great experience, man. You know?
Wow, man. Yeah, those type of experiences you never forget, man.
Yeah.
And you done met so many different people, man. Don King showed up here, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Don King. Yeah, because he came here at the time that Michael Steele was running for lieutenant governor or something like that. And he was helping him promote himself, you know. And, you know, I guess somebody made a suggestion, hey, man, you know, we got a boxing program in you know, in Baltimore that's doing great things. You know? You should stop by there. Damn, if you didn't show up, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Only in America.
Only in America, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, we took the pictures and stuff, and, you know, he had promised us a couple of vans or whatever, you know. But,
Okay. Man, you got so much going on here. You got a classroom, man, with computers and everything. Man, tell us just how that all works, man, you know?
Yeah, well, you know, like, when I was boxing, I always used to wonder why there haven't really been many black gyms around here. You know, you had one, and that was the Mac Lewis gym back in the day, right? But that was sort of like the only black boxing gym that was really doing great things. So I said, man, I wanna do my own boxing gym too, man.
Yeah.
You know? But it ain't gonna be like everybody else's.
It definitely not.
So, you know, like, I ran a barbershop for years, right?
Right.
And everybody comes to the barbershop. So I was just, you know, talking about what I was aspiring to do. And someone came in and knew how to do articles of incorporation. Somebody knew how to do the 501c3. And everything started right in the barbershop, man. You know, and in 1996, you know, one of my friends found the building. So we was at another location. We was on Fulton Avenue in between Baker and Preston.
Right, yeah, that's the first time I came to the gym,
And, you know, like, at first we just had the upstairs, right? So we used to have a little area where we had a little classroom. And then we got the whole building opened up and set the classroom up downstairs, you know? And we've been rolling since then, man.
Man. So the kids can come in here, they can get their homework done and everything first. You know, because there's no hooks before, no hooks before books. Right, exactly. You know what I mean? So you got to get that work done first, and then you can work out. So you work the mind first.
That's right.
And then you come work the body.
That's right.
Man, I like that. I definitely like that, man.
And, you know, it really works out, you know, because, you know, before the pandemic, man, we had about an 85% graduation rate.
Get out
Most of the kids that's been in this program since we started, first of all, they get good progress reports. They pass the next grade, and they finish high school. I got a bunch of them floating around in college, man. You know, so the program
can't beat
works.
that.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
All they got to do is give themselves a chance, give them a fighting chance, you know, and everything work out, man.
All right, so do the city get behind you real good or what?
What city?
You gotta ask the question, you know. They need to see it,
like,
man.
For as long as I've been doing this, right? Well, they just started a youth fund in Baltimore City, so we going for that. But when they first started, we went for it. But you know,
still got to keep on putting it in.
I'm saying
man.
organizations that wasn't proven.
Right.
You know, I've been proven.
You're definitely proven.
The past 27 years.
Tested.
You know, and we didn't get anything, so we going for it again this year. So we might luck up, man.
How do you stay open, bro?
Well, like tomorrow, right? We have now 21st annual golf tournament. That we have.
And where's that going to be at?
That's going to be at the Woodlands golf course.
Okay.
You know, it's right next to Diamond Ridge, 2 golf courses, straight out of what's that?
Rolling Road? No.
Rolling Road.
Yeah.
Cross Rolling Road. It's Dogwood.
In Dogwood.
Right off Dogwood. Right? It's our 27th one that we had, man.
Okay.
And we raised pretty good money, man. And then we do another fundraiser called Boxing for Books, and that's at the man. It's at the Anthem House.
Okay.
Down off Key Highway.
Oh, okay.
And see, my board members are Bazzuto, and they big builders here.
I used to contract with them at one time.
So when they finish their projects, you know, we have our fundraisers on that property, man.
Nice. Okay.
So we had about maybe 7 or 8 of them on that property, man. And I'm saying we have a real nice turnout.
Yeah, Bazzuto is a big company, man.
Yeah, I'm saying they've been with me a long time, man.
That's good, man. Yeah. You plugged in with the right people then.
Yeah.
No doubt, for sure. So let me ask you a question, man. Do you still follow boxing today?
Oh, man, I love boxing, man. That's
Who's your guy?
Man, you know, like, I like Terrence Crawford.
Okay. Well, him and Spence is about to get it on.
Yeah, and, you know.
What do you think about that fight?
Terrence Crawford gonna take him to school, man.
You really think that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, you know, that's what's up.
Earl Spence is pretty good, man.
He's a pressure fighter.
Yeah, I think that, you know, that Terrence Crawford had the ups on him, man.
He has what?
He had the ups on him.
Yeah, Explain to us when you say the up. Some people might not understand. Why do you feel though that Crawford?
He got a little more than he got.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And he's a little more skillful than him.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
I think that he has a great chance of taking it and, you know, being the fighter that he is, man. And see, a lot of them guys, man, I knew them before they was on the level that they are now. See, because my guys, when I first started off, man, we used to fight them in tournaments all over the country, man. You know, we used to win the state and regional championship and represent this region in the nationals, man. And these guys that's out now, right there with them, man. You know.
What do you think about that kid up in Philly, Boots?
Boots Ennis? Oh yeah, Boots is the truth. Yeah, he's the truth, man. I really like him, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he can do it all, man.
Everything.
Yeah, he can do it
Everything.
all. So them guys, you know, they better look out, man, because he coming, man.
Even Crawford?
And ain't nothing they can do about it.
Even Crawford?
That's right. That's right.
I heard
Plus
that from the horse's mouth. Huh?
Right? He's about 5'10", so he's a big guy, man.
Oh, he's huge.
Yeah.
He's huge.
And he's skillful, man, and he's fast, and, you know, I really like him, man.
And I was talking to Coach Kenny Ellis the other day. He said he watched Boots do 25 rounds, no water, no nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? He said the boy just a straight dog.
Yeah, truth, man. You know. And see his family are boxers. You know, his brothers.
Bosey and his brothers.
Yeah, and his father's a pretty good trainer, man. You know.
Yeah, man, Bosey, man, I call him a master trainer, man.
Yeah. You know,
they really get down, man.
Once you understand, you know, the thing of boxing, man, you know, it's all about technique.
Yes.
It's all about heart. It's all about doing what you need to do to be ready for the fights, man. You know, it's not no game. Conditioning. Man. And boxing is a marathon. It's not a sprint, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, so you just got to be right mentally and physically, man. You know, to do the things that you need to do, and you got to be around the right person that knows what they're talking about and can show you themselves what they're trying to do.
Okay.
You know, so you got a lot of couch coaches out here, man. The only gloves that they ever put on, man, was gloves to keep their hands warm, man. You know, and then everybody becomes an expert, man.
I get you.
You know, they never been touched. You know, so how can you guide a person, man, if you've never been through what they're going through? You know, I'm not knocking anybody that's a trainer that never boxed, right? But I'm saying there's always somebody in the midst that know a little more that can help out.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Nobody knows everything.
Now, you notice a lot of times when you watching these boxers, man, they always have an old head in the corner.
Yes, sir.
You know, always have an old head in the corner.
Yeah,
man.
that been and seen a lot.
Yeah, they got that knowledge, man, and, you know, just twitch and tweet you, you know, and put you on the right path, man.
We got a hot division. That 135 division, man, is smoking.
Yeah, but Tank is the king of the hot division, man.
Yeah, you know? That's what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, I'm glad that he has finally realized who he is.
That's the key. That's the key right there.
Yeah, he finally realized, hey, man.
I'm that guy.
I'm that guy. And let me do something extra so I can keep what I have and do the things that I need to do.
And maintain.
Because when I see him, man, he's working hard. He's, you know, building stuff up, building muscles and, you know, strength training.
Keeping the weight down and everything.
He treats it like a job.
Yes.
And once you do that, man, you're going to be hard to stop, man. You know, people can talk all the crap they want, man, but once they get touched, man.
Night. What do you think about Shakur?
Shakur, I love Shakur too. He's very skillful, man.
Yes, he is.
You know, matter of fact, he got Tank ready for that first championship fight that he had. You know, with that guy, man. And you know, I went up to New York. I watched that fight, man.
The Pedraza fight.
Yeah, I was proud of that kid, man.
Man,
you know, he did the thing.
Man, we all was, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people felt though that he wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
You know,
but I'm saying having almost 200 amateur fights, man. National champ, national Golden Glove champ. You know, come on, man. What do you got to do? You know. So I'm saying he's been able with all different types of styles of fights and stuff, you know, having over 100-something fights, man. Come on, man. He done seen it all. So why couldn't he do it?
That is so true.
That's what a lot of people don't realize, man. You know, and then too, to know boxing, man, you have A, B, C, and D fighters, man.
Yes, sir.
They'll match an A fighter out with a B- or a C+, you know, make that guy look like he's the champion of the world, man. You know?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. The first time I understood about its levels to the game is when Floyd Mayweather fought Arturo Gatti.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Arturo Gatti was smashing people. Him and Ward and been through those trilogies and everything, man. And Floyd said, man, I'm gonna show you its levels to this. I'm an A fighter, you a C fighter. And man, when he went in there, man, I was sitting in the third round. He made Gotti just, I felt bad for him.
See, it's all about picking the right fights.
Yes.
Right? You know, like if you have 2 A fighters, then you're gonna have a good scrap.
So that's what we should have on July the 29th.
Yeah, you're gonna see 2 A fighters, man.
Yeah.
You know, see, because a lot of times people avoid them A fighters, man. You know, because they know what's gonna happen, man. You know, why waste your time, man? But when you put both of them together, and they got something to prove, hey, man, you're gonna see a nice war.
Man, that's what I said, man. I always say that when that fight starts, it's gonna start out a boxing match.
Yeah.
And then a fight's gonna break out. You know what I'm saying?
And then the best man is gonna win.
Yeah.
Because the man that won it the most,
there it is.
Get it.
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see the dog come out of both of them, right? But one of them gonna bite. He gonna, you know, you're gonna snap it out, man.
So you think we're gonna see a tail get tucked?
Oh man, you're gonna see that, man.
Ooh, you talking in there?
You're gonna see some, you know how them dogs, man. When you get them, they try and get away, man. Come on, man.
Oh my goodness, man.
I love boxing, man. It's my life, man.
Man, tell me about it, man. Eat, sleep, and breathe it, man. You know.
I do this every day, man.
And that's why I love when I met you, man. I said, man, I got to get up underneath this guy because you have a vast of knowledge, man. And you've been around, you know what I mean? You've been a student of the game. You done fought. You done did it all. You done seen it all. And you still learning yourself.
That's right. It is real, man. You know, I'm saying there's nothing like it, man. Nothing like it, man. You know?
Yeah.
Man, sometimes I can't even sleep, man. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next, how I'm going to do it next, man, and how to make this program more attractive and how we can make it community, man. See, the thing of it is, right, I didn't win no world championship, you know, but see, I'm a community person, man. You know, see, you can't deal with these kids unless you deal with the community, man.
That's true.
You know? So there's a lot of other things that I do besides the boxing. You know, we got the food giveaway for the community. We got a community yoga class. Kids go horseback riding. We got an educational component. You know, we have everything. We want to be a one-stop shop, man. So we don't want to give these kids no excuse for nothing, man. When you come to Umar, right, you won't get it, man. And Umar is the Arabic word that means life. So we put life back into this community and giving these kids a lifetime of skills and things that will last them a lifetime, man. Come to Umar, you're going to get something that's going to help you along, man.
Man, well, you heard that right there.
I'm telling you, man, I live this, you know.
Okay.
If you want to be a champion, you want to learn from the best, come and see me, man. I got something for you.
I believe that. You got your son training too, right?
Yeah. My son was a top amateur boxer, man. And, you know, he had a couple of pro fights, and, you know, sometimes he saw it wasn't him. So now he's a sheriff, you know?
Okay.
So, you know, he's pretty good, man. He won the golden gloves and the silver gloves and all that stuff, man. And,
nice.
You know, he was a pretty good amateur boxer, man. One of the top amateur boxers around, you know? And he gave the pro level, you know, he gave that a tip, you know, wasn't for him. So, you know, now he's a sheriff, protecting the city, man.
Okay, dealing with the community.
And he's also a trainer, man. You know, you know, he's a physical fitness trainer. You know, he have classes in there, and you know, still working for, you know, for the community and keeping these guys under wraps. You know.
Speaking of amateur boxers that turned pro, Andy Cruz just turned pro. And the one that beat Keyshawn Davis in the Olympics. And he's actually training with Bozy Ennis.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey.
Yeah. And he's 135 division.
Yeah, where you from?
He's from, God, it's right on top, Cuba.
Cuba? Yeah, oh, they some bad boys, man.
That school of boxing, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Bozy Ennis and him working with Boots and all that, man, he's gonna be all right, man.
You're gonna get the chemistry.
Yeah.
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 You're definitely gonna give him the formula for
There's
sure.
always, you know, you can learn from some, boxing, you can always learn. It's a continuous learning process, man.
And he's going to that 135 division.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That 135 division is smoking because you got Frank Martin in there. You got Schofield in there, Floyd Schofield. You got Pitbull Cruz. Man, it's so much talent in that 135 division,
yeah, there's
man.
a lot of talent, right? But see, the thing of it is, right, is sometimes they don't get a chance to fight each other.
That's so much.
Until
That's boxing now.
Yeah, but in a way it's good, man. See, because blacks have never had so much power in boxing to now.
True.
You got a lot of black boxing promoters. You got a slew of boxing trainers. You got a slew of black boxing champions, man. But see, the way things are now, right, it's the same way it was back in the day when somebody else was in control of boxing. You know, like when the Italians and stuff like that. When it's the same thing going on.
Oh, it doesn't change.
Going on. It don't change.
It don't change.
It's just
quiet.
different people.
Yeah, a little quiet in there.
Yeah. So, you know, like everybody talking about people ain't fighting this person, ain't fighting person. They did the same thing when they was on top. So, you know, give us a chance to make some money. Give us a chance to, you know, get our glory, man. And, you know, everything will turn out all right.
Okay, you're also working on getting a statue for Joe Gaines. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Veterans Boxing Association International Ring 101. And a lot of people here in Baltimore don't know the history.
Talk to us. Tell us.
Joe Gaines was the first African-American world boxing champ. He grew right up in this area on the other side of Pennsylvania Avenue, Sandtown, right? He used to shuckle oysters down at the Broadway market, man. That's why his hands were so rough and tough, you know. And he had this thing back during that time called the Battle Royale, where they would blindfold blacks
and make them all fight in the
put
ring.
them in a pit, and the last one standing will get a day's wages.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was down at the Broadway market doing that, right? So, you know, he won his day's wages, you know, and he won maybe like 3 of those matches. And somebody that was connected with Pinnacle Racetrack named Al Herford, he started managing. And the rest is history, man.
Man, I done heard him do so many rounds, it was crazy, man.
Well, he holds the record for having the longest championship fight.
Yeah.
42 rounds.
That's right.
This dude boxed in the desert sun in Goldfield, Nevada.
That's how he got sick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he developed tuberculosis and he died from that disease in 1910. You know, but he was the first black Baltimorean to buy a car, man. He bought a car in 1906.
Wow.
And back during that time, when you ever heard that phrase called "bringing home the bacon"? Yeah. He's the one that coined that phrase, right? So we won the championship in Goldfield, Nevada. I think that was in 1902, right? He telegraphs home to his mother. He said, "Hey, Mom, I'm the champ now." He said, "I'm bringing home the bacon." and that phrase stuck, right?
Wow.
And he had a hotel. You ever heard of U.B. Blake?
No, I haven't.
Well, U.B. Blake was a jazz pianist, right?
Okay.
Ragtime, right? He gave U.B. Blake his start in his hotel, you know, because it was a hotel he lived in. He had a gym in there, and he had like a state-of-the-art bar at that time. And all the prominent blacks used to come and visit him, man. You know, and Hubie Blake used to play piano in his bar, man. And Hubie Blake was a bad guy, man. You know, that ragtime stuff, man. Yeah, a lot of people don't know, man. Baltimore has a lot of unfounded history here, man. You know, and I'm so glad I got this boxing history.
Yes, indeed, man. He even has a street here now.
That's right. That's right. Joe Gann's way. Right on the other side of Pennsylvania Avenue, Argo Avenue, and that part where he lived at, it's called Joe Gann's way.
And he fought 135 too, didn't he?
Yeah, man. They said, man, he was a boxer. And said, man, he could hit like a tank, man. Knocking those dudes out, man, you know. I just wish I could have been back during that time, man.
Tell me about it, man. You know, man, that's so goodness gracious. You're talking about inspiration, man.
Yeah, and I'm saying a lot of people don't know, man.
Yeah.
And you can go up to Madison Square Garden, and there's a statue, a bronze statue of him when you coming in a glass case. You know,
really?
Just like that. Yeah, go up to Madison Square Garden, man.
Supposed to be going up there June the 10th.
When you walk through there, you'll see a glass case, man, with a bronze statue in it. A dude like that, man. I think the statue about that tall, man. Yeah, I saw that for myself, so that's how I know, you know.
I got one question I want to ask you, man. Let's go up a couple of weight division. Canelo, man. Canelo, he fought Bivol. He went all the way up there. I guess he thought that Bivol was...
He better not go up no more.
Yeah. He thought Bivol was low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. But he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But now Benavidez is trying to fight him, you know what I mean?
I think Benavidez will stop him.
Ooh, he ain't never been stopped before.
Right.
Okay. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, you go up in that weight, man, and just putting on weight is not your natural weight, man. You know, it's tough. And then those guys, big, man, keeping them out with the jab, catching them outside, you know. You know, he should really
Time for him to get out the way, huh?
He need to get out, man, Yeah, you know, he made his history, man. He done what he's supposed to do. It seemed like when Floyd beat him, he took him to college, man, and you know.
Yeah, he learned a lot.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. Floyd took him to college, not to high school. Took him straight to college, man. And he was a better fighter after that.
That's a quick. Okay, the old age and up to now, you know what I mean. Out of all fighters, who is your favorite fighter?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
And why?
He could do it all. If he was living right now, he would be world champ right now. He could do it all. He could be backing up and knock you out. He could go forward and knock you out. He could, man, he could do it all. He could do it all. He was fast. Man, one time I saw him throw about 6 left hooks at one time, man, when he was in this fight, man. You know, I'm saying he was, man, he was 6 foot, you know, and I'm saying, man, he was so skillful. That was, if you look up the meaning of boxing, and you'll see him right by that name. Sugar Ray Robinson was a bad boy. Man.
Yes, indeed.
He was bad.
Yes,
I'm saying there will never be another one like him. You know.
But Mayweather was a very good fighter himself.
Oh, too. Mayweather, see,
yes,
here's one thing people have to understand. There's different eras.
Yes.
Floyd is good in his era. Muhammad Ali was good in his era. Everybody had their eras. But in comparison to all the eras, that, from my understanding, Sugar Ray Robinson was the man. He could do it all, man. He could do it all. You know?
That is what's happening, man. Goodness gracious, man. You gave us so much today, brother. I truly appreciate it. Before we stop, let people know how they can get in contact with you, your social media, or whatever you like to say. Let's get that all for them right now.
First of all, my name is Umar Marvin McDowell. Our website is nohooksbeforebooks.org. Again, nohooksbeforebooks.org. My email is marvinmcdowell87@gmail.com. All right. On Instagram, my Instagram page is Umar Marvin. And on Facebook, Umar McDowell. You know, so, you know, like, my phone number is 410-808-1964. The gym number is 410-728-3600. You know, and we're located at 1217 West North Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21217. And, you know what I'm saying, man, we are here to change this community. You know, we want to give these kids a fighting chance. You know, and I got a saying, put the guns down, put the gloves up, take the beef off the streets and the boxing gyms, we all can win. Let's work it out.
Works for me. No hooks before books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get that mind strong first, and
right.
then you do the body. But this is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, and with my guy Umar McDowell and McDowell, right?
That's right.
And we out of here.
There you go. Thanks a lot.